guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have this super gorgeous and glittery eye makeup which I think would be perfect if you're attending any wedding this season or any event or party. And the best thing is it's very easy to recreate. So I hope you would enjoy it, and if you do, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family so that I can reach more people. So without further ado, now let's get into the tutorial.
So I'm starting off with the eyes, and at first I'm using this Jordana 12-hour eyeshadow pencil. This is in the shade Continuous Almond, and I'm applying it all over my lid and then just blending it out with a fluffy blending brush. This is gonna help the eyeshadow stick better and last longer and also prevent creasing. And then I'm using this Balm Meet Matte palette, and from here I'm taking this white shade, and with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush, I'm applying it all over my eyelid just to set the eyeshadow base so that it's not extra sticky. And this is just gonna help the next eyeshadows blend even better. Then I'm going in with the Balm Meet Matte Trimony palette, and from here I'm taking a mixture of these two shades called Matte Lopez and Matte Evans, and with a Morphe E23 brush I'm applying it on my crease. This is going to act as my transition shade, so I'm applying it quite high up to my brow bone. Then I'm going back to the Meet Matte Nude palette, and from here I'm taking the shade Matte Rattan with a Sigma E25 blending brush, and again I'm applying it on my crease, mainly focusing on the outer corner. So I would basically be going back and forth between these two palettes. So next I'm taking the shade called Matte Reed, and again I'm applying it on my outer corner just to create some more definition. And when there isn't much product on the brush, I'm going over my crease as well. Then I'm using this black shade called Matte Almond with the Sigma E55 shading brush, and again I'm applying it on my outer corner to create some added definition and depth. And I'm also slightly applying it in my crease as well. Then I'm going back to the Meet Matte Nude palette and taking the shade Matte Rattan, and again just blending out the edges so that there's no harshness. And for this I'm using my Sigma E35 blending brush. Then I'm using the Huda Beauty Warm Obsessions palette, and from here I'm taking this burnt orange sort of a shade and again applying it on my crease because I wanted a little bit of warmth over there. But if you want, you can completely skip this step, but I personally like a warm crease. And now it's time for the star of the show. So I'm taking this Stila Magnificent Metals Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Molten Midnight, and this is just absolutely gorgeous and it's so shimmery and glittery. So I'm using the spatula that it comes with and applying it all over my lid. Make sure it's blended well on the outer corner, and just to make sure the crease is cut properly and it's crisp, I'm just going in with a small brush. And then I'm just cleaning out the glitter fallout that might happen when you're blending these eyeshadows. And then for my primer, I'm using my Loreal Magique primer and I'm applying it all over my face. This is gonna give this healthy glow from within look. And then to fill in my pores and for a smoother canvas, I'm going in with this Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and I'm mainly applying it on my T-zone, especially my nose and my cheeks area. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using a mixture of this Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation with the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I'm mainly mixing it because the Estee Lauder one is a little too light for me now, so I'm mixing these two to get my perfect shade. And for my concealer today, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm applying it underneath my eyes in a triangular shape to highlight, and I'm also applying on my nose bridge, my chin as well as my forehead just to even out my whole complexion. And then again, as usual, I'm blending it out using my damp beauty blender. And then then to set the concealer in place, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I get a lot of under eye creasing, so for me, I have to do this step instantly or I would get creasing. Next, I'm using this Becca liquid highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm applying it on my cheekbones and the tip of my nose and nose bridge, and I'm just blending it out using the same damp beauty blender. Then I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and with a Real Techniques flat contouring brush, I'm applying it on the hollows of my cheekbones. This brush is gonna give a more chiseled and a more harsh contouring. And I'm also applying a little bit on my jawline just to hide my double chin as well as my forehead so that the whole skin looks even. And I'm also applying a little bit on the sides of my nose. I'm not really contouring the nose that much, just a little bit. And for my blush, I've used the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. And for my highlight, I'm using the Balm's Merrie Luminizer, and I'm applying it on all the high points of my face. That is my cheekbones, nose bridge, tip of the nose, as well as my cupid's bow. And I'm also applying a little bit on my inner corner just for that added highlight. And then to fill in my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm using an angled brush to fill in the sparse areas of my brows. And then I'm using a spoolie to blend out the color and make it all even. And next I'm using this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper to make sure that my brow hairs don't budge throughout the day. And to line my waterline, I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Perversion. And then to smoke out my lower lash line, I'm going back to the Meet Matte Trimony palette, and I've taken the shade Matte Reed, and with a small smudging brush, I'm just applying it under my lower lashes. And then to warm up the lower lash line again, I'm using the same Huda Beauty palette, and from here I've taken the burnt orange shade and again applying it on my lower lash line. And then for my mascara, today I'm using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara on both my top and bottom lashes. And for my lips, I'm using MAC Whirl. Now this might look a little different because it was part of the holiday collection, so it's the mini size, but the color is the same. And then to set my makeup in place, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray.
So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family so that I can reach more people. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to do that as well. So until next time, take care and bye-bye.